right, good morning. Day 23 on the Camino. I just finished breakfast in there. And I had breakfast, coffee, and a piece of cake. I stayed in that building last night. I don't even know what this place is called. Popo con Cachelos. Not even sure, but it was the second place I checked. Here is the view walking down into O Cebreiro. Heading this way. It's 10 minutes to 8 or 5 minutes to 8. I'm getting a late start because this is going to be a slow, short day. I'm not in a big hurry. I'm heading to a town called Triacastela. It's only 13 miles away. If I walk my normal pace, I'll be there before noon. The next one's like 6 more miles, 5 more miles, and looks pretty tiny. And right now, the pace I'm going, I should be done in 7 days, and that puts me in Santiago May 1st. I have a room reserved May 2nd and May 3rd, so I don't need to get there more than a couple days ahead of that. I don't need to be sitting around there for a bunch of days. And I'll tell you more about that later because I do have some plans that'll happen when we get to Santiago. So, yesterday I forgot to answer the would you rather because I was too focused on getting a room. So I put it in there, but I'm going with Galileo. I'm more into space than I am philosophy, so I guess I'd be interested in his view of the cosmos. And I know he had a lot to do also with the Catholic Church, I believe. So it'd be pretty interesting from a scientific standpoint. A little more of a science guy than I am a philosophy guy. So that's what I'm going with. That said, that'll lead into today's Would You Rather. Would you rather, if you could, go on a space mission to another world, leave your family behind, never to return, or go 200 years into the future, say 250 years into the future, never to return? Both would be hard, but which would you rather do? Let me know, and I will let you know later today. See ya. All right, how about that spectacular view to start the day? Sun coming up. There's a little, I don't even call it a town, little set of houses right there in the middle of that. That looks pretty cool. They're getting the sunshine at the base of that mountain. Nice. We're in Galicia. It's supposed to be more mountainous. Might get a little sprinkle of rain today. Hope not. All right, away we go. Beautiful start to the morning. Whew. Just came up a pretty good sized hill. Get to this big old statue. See what it looks like. There's a view. There's the statue. The lighting's not too good with the sun coming up back there. But pretty cool. Whew. Just came up from down there. Up that trail. Behind that. Through there. And up to here. Whew. It was steeper than I think I realized on the guidebook or the app. There's some hill climbs this morning. We're just bouncing around across these mountains. It's beautiful, but glutes are feeling it. Whew. Looks like a lot of people are taking a rest here. But I'm all right now. Quick recovery. Keep going. About 5 miles in. I guess having a beer, I think. Holy cow. It's like 9 something in the morning. I don't think I'm ready for a beer. There's no football game today. I'm not tailgating. All right. I think we're mostly downhill now. We'll see. All right. Now, if you can see that 149.482. So I'm under 150 kilometers to Santiago. 150 kilometers is 93.2 miles. So I'm under 93 miles to go. I think that counts as the home stretch. Let's go. All right, 7 miles in. I think I'm gonna grab my second coffee of the day here and take a couple minute break. All right, just had my little snack. I'm passing through the town of Fonfria. I had a Coca-Cola Zero and a couple of cookies. There's a little church right here. There's not much to this little hamlet here. A little dog hanging out. Saw him running around while I was sitting in there. He's laying down. To force myself to only go 13 miles today, just booked a room down in Triacastela. So I'm more than halfway done for the day. Get there and have a little cat hanging out on the tractor. Hello, kitty. So yeah, man, there's animals everywhere. There's another dog right here, just chilling out. Hola, Poochie. Yeah, pretty cool little town. There's like a little farm town in there. Oh, look at the cows in there. Nice. I think the dog's gardening. Little farm town. Pretty cool. Here's a pretty cool view. Just came from up that way. Across all these, I guess they're farmlands. I don't know if they're growing stuff. There's lots of cows around here. All these little towns I've been walking through have cows in the barns and stuff. So there's cows down in that field. Just spectacular. Great views, little towns. Oh, here you go. I've been watching this for a while. So there is a giant. It's like at the bottom of the valley. It's a big quarry. It doesn't look like anything's going on, so maybe it's not in use anymore. But that must be where they got a lot of the stone. Like all the buildings up in O Cebreiro were made out of a pretty cool gray stone. I don't know if it was a sandstone or what it was, but I bet it came from down in that quarry at some point in time. And here's the trail. Uh-oh. More cow movement. I don't know what that guy's saying, but he's trying to call the cows. And there's a rope across the way here. Don't come towards me, buddy. This is hysterical. What did I tell you? There's a lot of cows. Hello. Keep going. Too funny. All right, now I'm following the cows. They keep turning around and looking at me. They're going up to another field. It's too funny that that guy is like yelling at them. They're listening. Oh, this is too much. Alright, that's enough. More dogs on the Camino. 3 pretty big ones just hanging out. This guy, they're a little intimidating. Hola, buddy. Hola, hola. His tail's wagging, so that's a good sign. Hola, Poochie. You gotta believe they're used to seeing pilgrims, or at least you gotta hope. I'm like 1.3 miles from Triacastela, whatever it's called. And here we are, another herd of cows coming by. I'm gonna stand behind this wall here so they don't think I'm... Hola. You go away. Too many cows today. Just too many cows. This is unbelievable. My third cow sighting today. It's just cow day. That's all it is. Cow day on the Camino.
Pasa, vamos.
Vamonos. Crazy, crazy. All right, good afternoon. Coming into Triacastela. It's only 12 o'clock. I just did 13 miles. It's, I think, my albergue or hostel's on the other side of town, so I'm gonna try and find a place to have some lunch before I get there. I thought I would give you guys the would you rather. So would you rather go off on a spaceship for a journey for the rest of your life, never return to your family, or go 250 years in the future and never return? Even though I said I like space, and in the last with Galileo, don't think I'd want to go off on one of those adventures. I think your chances of a pretty nasty demise are pretty high. And if you go 250 years in the future, you have a chance to potentially meet some of your offspring down the line. Some you could track down, instead of going back and doing your roots, you could track down your branches. Is that what you would be called? So I'm going with that. 250 years in the future, see what's going on in the world, and try to be a fish out of water then, rather than a guinea pig on a spaceship. So that's the plan, and I will see you guys tomorrow.